If you have bought a condo in Kitchener-Waterloo in 2021 or 2022, I have some hard truth for you. You are probably losing money every single month. And that's not just in the mortgage interest, but in real equity as well. So most of the condo owners have this question: should they sell right now and take a loss, or hold and hope for it? So let's break it down mathematically, strategically, and realistically. It's also for someone who have bought a condo in Ontario as well, because at that point of time the prices were really high. Just to give you an idea, the average price of condo in Kitchener-Waterloo have touched like 520 to $550,000. And fast forward to 2025, the prices are down over $100,000 in some cases, and you are wondering, do I cut my loss now or wait it out? So in today's video, we are diving deep into monthly losses, interest versus principal math, and future projection as well. So you can make a decision based on facts, not just fear. Hello everyone, my name is Parth Soni. I'm a realtor based in Ontario. I help families and investors like you to get into real estate. So the first thing first, let's check out if you are someone who bought a condo in 21 or 2022, the average purchase price was roughly, I would say 520 to 550. But for the purpose of video, I have considered a $500,000. Again, you could get a one bedroom at that point of time. So $500,000. The minimum down payment for that needed is $25,000. You will need some closing costs as well. So that is something I'm not considering in this one. Another thing that you need, because many people paid 5% down in that one. It comes with CMHC fees. So CMHC fees will be $19,000, and it comes down to a total loan amount of $494,000. And interest rate I've considered 4%. It could be higher, lower, depending. So just check out what interest rate you have. Now, based on all this, the monthly mortgage comes at $2,600, and that goes down into two things. The very first one is the principal, and the next one is the interest portion of it. So the interest portion of this is roughly about $1,450, and principal is $1,150, where you are paid in your equity out. Now let's check out what is the total cost of owning that condo. So the monthly mortgage that comes down to $2,600. Now this one I have divided into two sections. Basically, how I work with all of my clients is that we discuss what are the unrecoverable costs from their condo. So in this one, when you are paying monthly mortgage, 1450 is going towards the interest portion of it, which is unrecoverable. So that is something I have considered over here, $1,450. Taxes roughly about $250. The condo fees would be $600 in most cases, and the maintenance is $100. Something breaks up or anything like that. That comes to a total monthly cost of $2,400. And remember, this is non-recoverable cost. We are not considering equity portion of it. It will be higher, 2,400 plus equity plus 2,400. But in this one, 2,400 is not recoverable. And if you see, a yearly cost is $28,800 in a non-recoverable. If this math plays up to you, if that doesn't, just check out what works best for you, what kind of condo purchase price for you look like, monthly fee, and see what is the non-recoverable cost. Now for anyone, most of the time people think like, if appreciation is the one there on which they are betting on, so unless and until if your condo is not appreciating at $28,800 a year, then you are losing money on it. Now let's see what happens to the appreciation in a condo segment in past decade and couple of years. So for the purpose of this video, I have taken down January of 2012. That's the data we have. This is something I got it from Kitchener-Waterloo Real Estate Board. It is a cornerstone. So in January of 2012, the average condo price was $206,000, and January of 2025, the average condo price was $418,000. Now that is a rough appreciation of 5.6% year over year, which is a really healthy, really good. But here's the thing I want to show you next. Now, if you see in last couple of years, from I have taken like September of 2022, and again remember, September of 2022 was not a peak. February, March, April, depending on which market you were in, that was the peak time. It was not peak. Prices have already dropped at that point of time. So September of 2022, the prices were $424,000, and June last month of 2025, June of 2025, the prices were $415,000. This, if you see, it's not an appreciation, but it's a depreciation of 1% year over year. What I'm trying to say from this one is not only like appreciation, you have to hold it for a longer amount of time based on the current market scenario to get some sort of appreciation. Previously, what we have compared back in January of 2012 to January of 2025, where you are seeing 5.6% appreciation year over year. But for the last couple of years, it's a negative, it's a depreciating. And another thing that is concerning me most is the inventory level right now. If you see over here right now, in July of 2025, we have 8.8 month of inventory in Kitchener-Waterloo condo, and we have never seen that amount of inventory since 2012. Even the highest one we have seen was back in 2014, 2015 at 7 months of inventory. What happens in this market is that as a seller, as a buyer, it's a really nice market if you're someone who's looking to get into a condo market. But what happens over here as a seller is there are so many options available for a buyer out there. Whenever this 8 months, so right now it's at 8.8 month, whenever this number goes about 3 months, it becomes a balanced market. And whenever this number goes at about 6 months of inventory, it becomes a buyer's market. So right now it's pretty heavy buyer's market. And it's not only in Kitchener-Waterloo, that's the same thing we are seeing in Toronto as well and major part of Ontario in condo segment. One more thing I would like to add over here, these numbers are the resale numbers, and there are so many new projects coming up, like inventory from the builder, like brand new inventory and few inventory coming up in 2026 as well. So this number, what I would estimate, it's roughly about 12 months or more of inventory, the true actual number. And as I mentioned, it gets more complicated. Now, Waterloo region has dozens of new condo towers under construction or already approved. From Station Park to Mill Street and Tech Towers, thousands of new units are coming up by 2026. And this high inventory means buyer will have more choices and it could keep resale prices from bouncing back quickly. But here are some good news as well. Like Kitchener-Waterloo have a very incredible fundamental, thriving tech sector. It also have a two good universities, Laurier and University of Waterloo as well. And the good thing is the population is growing. So that's a really nice thing for any city in terms of development. So long-term condo will recover, but it could take 5 to 7 years to get back to 2021 levels. So if you are holding, be prepared for a slow grind back to equity. And I also linked another video over here, which is called Future of Condos. You will get a much more idea of what is happening on all of Ontario in terms of in future of condos. So just to give you an idea, there are no specific answer, but the short answer is the condo will appreciate, and the amount of that needs to be appreciated in order for you to have some sort of an equity. You can do a math over here, and if you're someone who wants to book a call with me where I can run all the numbers for you, you can book a 30-minute call with me. In that, you will have a clear idea what kind of appreciation you have in your condo and in coming future as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.